Right, we're into champion selection. As you can see, right, it's quite an unconventional team for blue side. Rammus, Twisted Fate, Corki, Olaf and Brand. I suspect in champion select, the purple team would expect Rammus to go in the jungle and Olaf to go top. This is because Rammus is a much stronger jungler than the top lane. He doesn't have a gap closer, he doesn't have an attack speed or attack damage steroid, only movement speed and armor and magic resist. And he doesn't have a very good kill potential, especially against someone as mobile as Lee Sin. On the other hand, Olaf has a great early game damage and a very strong top lane. As things stand though, we have Rammus going top and Olaf is jungling. Brand in the middle, Corki AD carry, and then, quite untypically, Twisted Fate support. Twisted Fate is good for numerous reasons. He's got a global gold passive, so that whenever anyone in the lanes gets a minion kill, they get an extra 2 gold. This will stack up quite quickly. He's got a guaranteed low cooldown stun with his gold card. He has good burst, which he does with Corki. Perhaps more importantly though, his ultimate reveals stealth. There's a Shaker on the enemy team. So once Twisted Fate hits level 6, especially in team fights, Shaker's utility has really dropped through the floor. On the other hand, purple team here is quite standard blitzcrank support, very aggressive, not so good in lane, very useful later in the game. Ezreal, strong early game, falls off later, depends how you build him. Double Lift has a lot to say about that. Katarina, very good pick versus Brand, a lot of mobility, can dodge her stuns well. Lee Sin top, hopefully he'll make good use of his early game, and Shaco jungle. We see straight away this high early game that blue team is going straight for the invade as a group. They've bought early. This is very good. Shaco can, after the Jack in the Box change, no longer do a double buff start. This is a very strong tactic for them. If they come together, they don't get spotted, they can deny him red buff. This significantly reduces his gank potential, and it's very important that you don't feed a Shaco early, you don't give him opportunities. If you actually look at what Studio's bought here, he's bought 4 wards. He's very keen not to be ganked, even at the expense of counter warding. Rammus comes in. Nothing very exciting happens. As for other starting items, Corki started boot spot. It's typical, he doesn't have a heal in lane, he's against... Ezreal's very aggressive, he needs to heal up. Rammus boots pots. Not sure how much I agree. Brand standard mid start, and Olaf boots, cloth 5. No one's here, bottom lane tallies away. They're quite worried about the enemy team being at their red. It's a possibility, but the blue team haven't been spotted yet. Taking wraiths. And Studio here. I think yeah. He goes up to check their red. Oh, Katarina's seen them. They know they're there. Studio checks. They're red, and it's clear. Goes down to bottom lane. And Lee Sin backs off. Alright, coming in. Lee Sin was top. It's quite indicative that Shaco has started blue with his Jack in the Boxes. He doesn't need a pulse. Katarina was quite early into lane. Ezreal has gone boots 4 pots. It's a very strong start. So you have to wait around for the extra gold, and usually you miss a creep, but it's worth it. Early game, I'd expect Ezreal to win. He's much stronger. He misses a Q there, unfortunately. Here you go, Studio and the gold card at first. They get down over half of Blitzcrank's health. You see, it's already put down 4 wards. Shaco has no chance of getting in. But he turns up anyway. He's got red buff, which means that Katarina told him that they'd taken his, and he must then have logically taken blue teams. Now, they stay back because they're worried about getting ganked, but they don't want Shaker to necessarily let him know they know he's there. They don't fall back. Ah, god. Comes in the gold card, he does the most damage, he's got the slows. It could have gone worse, actually. Corki keeps chasing though. Oh, she turns around. This is a mistake, he didn't have backup, Ezreal was too far back. First blood, 400 gold, and double buffs onto Twisted Fate. Your support, you don't necessarily want it, but as a inverted commas carry support, it's quite good that he got some gold. And Brown comes down to clean up. Katarina didn't follow, it's going to be some easy kills for blue team. Olaf there as well. Knight goes down. Brown was very greedy there. He flashed the kill. I didn't believe that was necessary. Top lane, quite a standard farm off. Rammus 500 HP, Lee at 700. Creep score difference. It's not too significant. You'd expect worse. Lee Sin's been pushing his advantage quite well. He knows that Olaf's bottom. He's pushed into the turret. Ram's having a hard time last hitting. Corky bottom really benefiting from the fact that Ezreal has had to come back from the Nexus. He's getting levels, experience, advantage, and gold. It's really setting him up strongly. And of course, double buff Bran, there's nothing Katarina can do, especially with such a strong passive. Cat is a good pick versus Brand. She has such great ability, she can easily dodge his skill shots. I say, she gets stunned. In lane, level 2 Ezreal, level 2 Blitzcrank versus level 4 Corky. They've got the really good strong advantage here, and you can see they're pushing up. They really want to exercise their right to the lane. Stun on Blitzcrank, Corky wasn't there. Notice that Twisted didn't go for the card pull. He knew they couldn't follow up, it would be a a bad waste of mana. Standard farming, not very exciting. Katarina there, Brown forces the flash. He's really in a dominating position for the next 2 or 3 minutes. He can play very aggressively, knowing they didn't get away with it. Corky's gone back, he's picked up 2 Doran's boots. It's the philosophy of once you're winning your lane, you might as well just really push it. Shaco holding. Oh, Brown taking unnecessary tower hits there. Ram's teleports back up top. Olaf's coming in for the gank, but not much is going to come of it. Rammus misses the puncturing taunt. Olaf keeps chasing. This is a bad day, they don't know where Shaco is, he could be anywhere around here. Rammus keeps turning to back off, and eventually he does. The trade-off wasn't too bad. Especially if you're in the jungle, you don't need the health. Whilst Rammus can do really well from his enemy being chipped away. Studio missing the card. Ezreal really aggressive there. It's one of the great things about Ezreal lane. Once you have your opponent running, you can keep queuing, you can gap close with your E, you can really follow up on the damage. It's very hard for you to get kited. Blitzcrank, warding, presumably. Corky's doing quite well on mana here, which you don't always see, especially at low elos. He's very nearly hit level 6 as well, at which point he gets rockets and becomes a really dominant force in the lane. Blitzcrank misses ball. Ah, overly aggressive there. Get caught out. Olaf's coming. Ezreal's low, Studio is lower. In relative terms, yeah. Olaf's chasing Pop's Ghost. And the true damage. Picks up the kill. 1 for 2, it's not really worth it. Having said that, farm for your jungle was always good thing. Katarina late to the party. Speedrun. She's not done so well this game so far. Things might pick up for her later, not sure. Brand's following as well though. 37 AP to her 11. He's really got the upper hand at the moment. She had to go early boots too to avoid his skill shots. Oh, she picks up Olaf. It was a very poor juke by him there actually. Top lane. Oh, Lee Sin goes for the kill. But Studio's not watching, we don't know the HPs. Rammus is low, but he taunts Lee Sin, who has to flash. Oh! Smart play. Very low, 34 HP. Studio putting down the pink wards. He knows Ezreal's there, but is he gonna... Yeah, he lets him. Very nice you can see Corky's XP. Triple Dorans, no boots too, I suppose. Ezreal, yeah, is far further behind. CS wise, now they both died. Ezreal on 30, Corki on 36. It's close. Ezreal's got 2 kills though. He's technically ahead, but he can't currently excise our. He hasn't got the next tier of items where he can really push his advantage. They're picking Baron. Shaco wasn't there, but it might be a good objective to do if they manage to kill either the mid or Shaco. You see Studio's constantly pulling cards. He really wants to get the stun down. Corki's hit 6. He's got 2 rockets. Brand picking up blue safely. You can really put the pressure back down now onto Katarina. Rams comes in for the gank. And he just hits it. Oh, Brand has to flash over. It was quite a bad play there. They didn't wait to give the chance for Olaf to throw in his axe for the assist. I'd argue that gold on Olaf is worth more than gold on Rammus. I think Rammus provides a lot of utility, and given the armour from his defensive ball card, he doesn't need many more items. Whilst Olaf really has to go straight for the carry. He needs the AD. The catch splits crank out. It's not enough though. And Shaker's there. They're in real trouble now. Brand Olaf coming down from behind the tower. But no, Studio can't get away. Brand's going to clean up here now though. He's really fared. Look at the damage. Brand's passive is, I would argue, overpowered. Especially facing the lane, he can constantly chip you down. Even, level 1 of his E, for instance, provides the same level of damage over time. No one else can really stand up to that. Katarina is manaless, which helps, but Rammus, 123 armor. He started with armor quints, armor seals, armor reds, and magic resist per level blues. Lee Sin just does no damage. He really can't exploit his early game strength. I feel he should be roaming more. But of course, Shaco holding his lane is an even worse option. Studio, putting down the pink ward, cleaning out the dragon box. So freeing quite effective ward. It also means they know he's been there in the last few minutes.
Shut down.
Katarina picks up the kill. A lot of HP actually. I don't think Olaf can finish her off. No, he's too sensible. Shaco comes looking for buffs. Corki has a phage now. He's very good at chasing. If he gets down the proc onto someone, he can really follow up. But still no boots too.